So hello, welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I last made a video. I'd like to say it's because I was busy with exams. Kind of a lie, I had exams, I wasn't particularly busy with them, I was mostly just being lazy. But now I'm back in Edinburgh, I thought I'd take some time to show you my favourite bars. So if you're planning a city escape this summer, this is the places you want to visit. Now this isn't some sort of comprehensive list of every single bar in Edinburgh, and I'm not really going to be ranking the bars based off the selection of draft ales or the cleanliness of their toilets. This is just places that I enjoy visiting. Primarily I'll be talking about whiskey bars, because that's what I enjoy drinking, but I will also throw in a few cocktail bars as well. So the first place I thought I'd recommend is the Athletic Arms, or as it's known around here, Diggers. And I got that name because the pub's located between two graveyards. So after a long hard day burying the dead, the grave diggers, they would go into the Athletic Arms for a drink. So without any further ado, let's go out and explore. So the first place I thought I'd recommend was the Athletic Arms, right here. It's a wee bit out of the way, low-key I had to look at Google Maps on how to get here because I always forget. But it's a great pub, they've got a great selection of malts. One of the advantages, they serve quarter gills. So they serve 35ml measures, so you're getting that value. And they also do a lot of drams for £2.50. So if you're just starting out with whiskey, you're looking at some entry-level whiskies, the Athletic Arms is a great place to go. So I'm now on the west side of Princes Street outside Yusuke Bay. Means the water of life in Gaelic. If you're wanting your more high-end whiskies, if you're wanting the upper echelons, if you want to try something that wee bit different, that wee bit special, I'd highly recommend Yusuke Bay. It's a nice atmosphere, it's a nice place to sit as well. Nice indoor tables, nice sort of alcoves that you can sit in. It's a good experience. Sadly they're having some work done just now, so I can't go in there either. If you're out on Princes Street, you're wanting a few cocktails, I'd check out Candy Bar behind you there. £4 for the majority of their cocktails. I'm not talking we'll mix a few spirits and a bit of coke together. I'm talking proper made cocktails, garnish. Their food's decent. I'd check it out if you were around about the Princes Street area. One of my favourite whiskey bars in Edinburgh, just for the atmosphere, is the Black Cat behind me on Rose Street. I've got a good selection of whiskies, got a good selection of beers on draft. It's a great atmosphere, everybody's really friendly, everybody's really happy to be working there it seems. It's a good place to go and check it out. One of the coolest cocktail bars in Edinburgh in my opinion is Hoot the Redeemer behind me here. So you might notice hardly a very flashy front, it's in the style of a speakeasy bar. So back in the 1920s, early 1930s in America, obviously they were under prohibition, the sale of alcohol was illegal. It meant that bars became a lot more understated, they had to hide their operations. Hoot the Redeemer's in the style of that. Classic cocktail bar, some interesting twists, so they've got a grabber machine. The grabber machine's got different flavours in it, so you grab two flavours, you bring those up to the bar, and the person behind the bar will make you a cocktail with the two flavours you've grabbed. It's an interesting experience, I'd highly recommend it, something that wee bit different. One of the most reasonably priced whiskey bars, not just in Edinburgh, maybe in Scotland in general, is the bar at the Scotch Whisky Experience, the Amber Bar and Restaurant. Excellent prices, you can get things for £2–3 in there that you'd be paying £4, £5, £6 in other bars across the country. Got a great selection of whiskies, more than 400 bottles behind the bar, something for every price range, something for every taste. Staff are very knowledgeable, we really know what we're talking about in there, so we can make some recommendations. If you're just starting out drinking whiskey, if whiskey's your passion, Scotch Whisky Experience is a great place to go. Thought I'd finish with a pub that's closest to my heart in Edinburgh, and that's the Abbey behind me here. Pre-pandemic, every Thursday me and my mates would be here for the quiz. We usually come in last, we weren't very good at it. But the Abbey, they've not just got a good selection of Scotch whiskies, they've got a good selection of international whiskies as well. So I've had Swedish whiskies from this place, I had the peated Amrut whisky from India. It's a good selection, it's a good atmosphere, it's a fun place to go. I'd check it out if you're in Newington. So with that, we'll leave this one here in the meadows. I do realise I have left out a few big names. Whisky Rooms for example, or the cocktail bar Panda and Sons, just because I've never been to these places unfortunately. Drinking is quite an expensive hobby, and on a student budget you just can't afford to go out for cocktails, to go out for drams every week unfortunately. But if I have left out your favourite spots, do drop them in the comments section below. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a good one.